Big Bang, E minor. Oh, speed is a banger. It's on. It's about to be one of them nights. My homies in the corner strip pulling up. Damn, we about to take flight. Couple more shots of that Henny. Don't know how to act when it's in me. Something in this liquor, yeah. Shorty looking thicker to me. But it's bad chicks everywhere, and I'm fresh in the mouth. Pour more weight everywhere, party lit like a moon. Club going crazy, don't want it to end, cause we going in, wondering maybe if I could turn up with her friends and pour the champagne. It's a bad kind of night, so she do it for the sparkles, and that body looking alright. Keep it coming. It's just have a good time. Good time. Pour the champagne. It's a moment all night. So she do it for the sparkles, and that body looking alright. Keep it coming. Let's just have a good time. Good time. Pour the champagne. Pour me into the glass. Matter of fact, bring me the bottle. Everybody in the ville. Ain't nobody sipping them Moscato. Celebration in here. All my people going hard, living lives to the fullest, like celebrities and stars. DJ got us rocking, showing out for paparazzi. One hell of a kick it, I know you feel it. Look how hot it got me. Spin the cash, can't be flashing, don't lie, it's on us. They say it's lonely at the top, but tonight we all turned up on champagne. Champagne. It's a rose kind of night, so she knows it's sparkles. Looking alright. Keep it coming. Let's just have a good time. Good time. Pour the champagne. Champagne, no. It's a moment kind of night, so she knows it's sparkles, and everybody looking alright. Keep it coming. Let's just have a good time. Good time. Pour the champagne.
It's a rose night. Girls look kinda right. Buckets filled with ice and champagne. Champagne, no.
It's a rose night, babe.
Girls look kinda right. Buckets filled with ice and champagne. Champagne.
So she do it for the sparkles, and everybody looking alright.
Keep it coming.
Let's just have a good time. Good time.
For the champagne. Pour it up one time.
It's a moment kind of night, so she do it for the sparkles, and everybody looking alright.
Keep it coming.
Let's just have a good time. Good time. Really just a year ago, when I thought I had time to choose on which trip to sway on the outside or how late I was sliding through. I used to go out, just to go out, no limit. I packed the club out, no curfew. up down. Bottles on me and snow down. We got mask off, 2 cups toast up, mask off. She said she wanna make love, mask off. What can't wait till we take the mask off, mask off, mask off. 2 cups toast up, mask off. She said she wanna make love with the mask off. Oh, I can't wait till we take the mask off. One day you'll be outside. When the gates open, I'ma be the last one out. Oh, wait until they get the kings out. Hey, and then I bring the beans out. Chest made out, cause the freaks out. Destiny, check it, all spent. I blew it all on good drip. Can I please get 1 more month's rent? Oh, please, 1 more month's rent. Mask off, 2 cups toast up, the mask off. She says you wanna make love with the mask off. I can't wait till we take the mask off. When they open outside, we gon' party like it's 1999. When they open outside, we gon' party like it's 1999. When they open outside, oh, I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait now.
Unless you're doing actual studio recording, that's not necessary.
You know, I've been hearing these rappers talking about they swag and they swagged out, they swagged up, they swagged down, whatever. Gather around. Gotta grow up sometime, man. Arrogant. Will Blaze. You know I walk that walk and I talk that talk, and them chicks that talk get outlined in chalk. So tagged in the worst way. And there's a difference between being hungry and thirsty. And me, I'm a hungry hippo, eating them seeds, then sipping on the info. Then go dessert, I'm taking info. What's his next flow? He is so suspenseful. Mr. Arrogance, back to business. We spreading this plague like a sickness worldwide. LeBron's gone, but y'all can still witness. Get this, I don't spit this, I feel this. And I don't care if you feel this, cause nowadays the game taints what real is. So I play different, like the late Air Jordan, cause none are equivalent. Yes, and man, I love this game. I even love you, lame. Even those that hate throwing logs to the flames. Throwing logs on the flames, but I'm in another lane with my dame. So Mr. Arrogant is out. Mr. CEO, Mr. He who has no doubt. Excuse my drunken demeanor, like a mean mug to a Cleveland nigga. Believe me, the flow is meaner. That's it.
Daydream, the love I had for you. Now it's mine.
me, I fight without fighting. Ghetto mind trick niggas, I write without writing. Please listen to my demo with a test ride. Hand to hand from Kinsman to the west side. The game better open up wide. When I zip down my zipper, it'll get black outside. Let's ride. Yeah. When it's gone, please tell me how you get it back. When it's gone, please tell me how you get it back. Get back to just.
When I say 2-1, y'all say 6. 2-1, 6. 2-1, 6. When I say 2-1, y'all say 6. 2-1, 6. 2-1, 6. When I say 2-1, y'all say 6. 2-1, 6. 2-1, 6. When I say 2-1, y'all say 6. 2-1, 6. 2-1, 6.
Y'all should get rolling. No, we don't sing it like this.
That's the word.
I need to bring that right in that pocket.
Once upon a time there was a rapper throwing dices in life's casino with the flow so priceless. No nickel.
Yeah, it's the Vibe on Air, and Mr. Deeds open like back up in this piece with some more of that Vibe on Air shit. Make sure you follow, like, and subscribe on all social media simply by searching for the Vibe on Air and become part of the community, man. Share this shit with your friends and family. Make them follow, like, and subscribe. Do all the shit that y'all be wanting me to do for y'all. God damn it. You just heard music from some very talented ass people, most of them Will Blaze. Freedom, Bound by Freedom, Will Blaze. Shout out to Brandon Landry with the new hit, The Champagne. Brandon Landry. Yeah, shout out to Brandon Landry, man. That's my guy, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me hit him with the
brand new banger.
Gotta hit him with that one time. Let's go, baby. Then we got, of course, Brady with 1999. Brady Lamont with 1999. Then we had to jump into some Aerovision with my man Will Blaze, Daydreaming from back in the day. We got some more Will Blaze coming up for you, some more artists. But yo, it's about that time that I do what I do. We gonna kick it with Will Blaze in a second, but we gotta bring the camera to me, cause they need to see this. Cause it's about time that we do some real ratchet shit. Cause there's some ratchet shit in the news that's been going on. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's real rough in these streets. Real rough in these streets. So it's time that we talk about that shit like some real shit. Let's go.
Oh my goodness. If it isn't Little Miss Attitude. She Russian.
Girl, ain't nobody got time for that. I am not the one, boo-boo. You said what? Hold my babies.
The ratchet no.
Today, in ratchet ass news. First thing in ratchet ass news, I just bought some new mics and I just bought the motherfucker and went out. Sam Ash, I'm gonna whoop somebody ass. That's all I'm saying. I went to Guitar Center. There's a fat nigga named Sledge over there. Don't have no guitar. You wanted me to order one? If I wanted you to order one, nigga, I would just say order one. Oh, fat motherfucker with your fake drip. No, I'm just fucking around. That's my nigga Sledge. Sledge is cool. He all right. Is your mic on? Shit. Nope. There we go now. There you are.
I'm live. I'm live.
You can hear yourself now, can't you?
Live. Yeah, I can hear myself.
That's what's up. We got Will Blaze in the building. You know, Will likes to blaze.
Indeed.
Indeed. And with deed. Indeed with deed. It goes, see, it's natural magic.
Man, you know.
You go down. But look, check this out. Let's get into this ratchet news shit. Once again, the disclaimer is, as I always say, this shit is real. This is not any shit I made up. This is real shit that's going on in the news, and mostly to perpetuate some type of stupid shit because they're trying to keep your mind off the fact that we need to get rid of Trump. But I digress. Let's talk about this dumb shit. What you're going to see on the screen is a picture of a dog next to a can of beer. Now, if you can see the can of beer, what you should see that it says is beer for dogs. Made by one of the largest brewing companies in the world, Anheuser-Busch. They are literally making beer from dogs, man.
What the fuck?
Not making it from dogs. I should change that. For dogs.
Yeah.
For dogs. They making beer for your motherfucking dog.
This ain't they. I was about to get real racist.
Oh
my damn.
They making beer for dogs. So why do a dog need a beer? What the fuck a dog need a beer for?
Like for what?
Look.
Hey man, you know, all dogs want to get their little buzz. You know what I'm saying?
Dogs don't want to do shit. Dogs don't want to do shit.
They got catnip. They got dog beer. You know what I'm saying? Cats can get high. Why can't dogs get a little tipsy?
Man, that's stupid. Look, now you can sit back and crack open a cold one with your canine friend. Busch has released its first batch of dog brew beer, an all-natural, non-alcoholic product containing only fresh ingredients, according to the company. The beer, which they got in quotation, contains no alcohol and no hops, since they are both toxic for dogs. Rather, Busch Dog Brew is made with only pork bone broth. So it's basically, they made soup.
They made
pork bone broth, water, vegetable, herbs, and spices.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Y'all some bitches for that one. Y'all some bitches.
They gonna market it as beer though.
Look.
Bitch.
They're stupid. So you could pour the whole can into your dog's bowl by itself or use it to soften your dog's food. Busch says the drink can be served cold or room temperature. How much should you give your dog to drink? Busch says it depends on the weight of your dog, but it is not harmful to drink the entire can in one sitting. They say for smaller dogs, the product will last for 5 days after opening it in the fridge. Busch says this is not a meal replacement. Feed your dog. They love food just as much as you. A 4-pack of dog brew is only sold over the internet for $10, but ships to all the states in the United States. Currently, the product is sold out, but you can sign up for it. You know what? That's once again people playing on motherfucking stupidity. Because they know these animal-loving motherfuckers, and ain't nothing wrong with loving your dog and loving your dog like it's your child and all that. But it don't need no goddamn bit, ain't even beer. It's soup. It's vegetable fucking soup.
This shit wild.
With bone broth.
Hey, look, like, the thing that's killing me, this ain't even ratchet. This is white people news, right?
It's ratchet white folks. This is ratchet white folks. I can't believe, look, so what your dog gonna do, come from a long day of running around the park, taking shits, fucking the poodle down the street. He gonna sit up in his little doggy bed and be like, you know what? I need me a cold beer. He gonna be looking at you like, bitch, go get me a beer. I need me a beer. I'm gonna look at that motherfucker and be like,
fuck this shit, I'm out.
You ain't getting no goddamn beer. You better drink this goddamn water. Water. I'll put some motherfucking bone broth in it.
That part.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna pay $10 for a 4-pack of some beer.
A Campbell soup. Like, what you...
Right, it's bone broth and vegetables, nigga.
They fried.
I ain't never heard that shit in my life, man. They gonna call it dog beer, though, and they go put it in the can. And got the, look at the little rock right. You see, he's sitting there like, bone broth. Anheuser-Busch, y'all some silly motherfuckers, and to you, I would like to say,
Sit your dumb ass down.
and stop thinking of dumb shit to get these dumb motherfuckers. You know, they willing to do anything. They willing to pay for it. That's why y'all doing it. And y'all already sold out. Already sold out. of dog beer that ain't even beer. Of course it ain't alcoholic. You a fucking dog kidney. If I fed a dog beer before and he just went to sleep for a while, but he ain't die, I wouldn't kill him. I wouldn't have killed no dog. You ain't never fed a dog beer or nothing like that?
No, I done blew weed in dog face before.
I did that to my turtle.
I ain't never, but I ain't never fed him beer though. I kind of realized that might not be the safest thing. But hey, it's poison for us, for real. But
bruh.
Definitely ain't no good for them.
It's crazy, man. The shit that they really actually took that time, and they probably was in a boardroom like, what else can we sell right now? The sales are low with the coronavirus. There has to be something, a new market that we can tap into. What about dogs? They like to drink. Why can't we make them a beer? Oh, wait, their kidneys are bad. We won't put alcohol in it or hops. We'll call it bone beer. No, just call it dog beer, Nick. Okay, that'll work.
Man, I'm not with that, all right?
Man, fuck y'all. Y'all stupid as fuck. Y'all stupid as fuck. Dog beer. I'm mad as fuck at that one. Let's move on, man, because I'm gonna get. But dog beer is probably one of the dumbest shit I've heard. But people are dumber. People who want to express their opinion so bad and be heard and be seen. They think they be so smart and be saying shit out loud. It might work in their fucking head, but for real. Motherfuckers are stupid. Check this dumb shit out right here. Well, all the shit going on in the world, this is what you was worried about?
I promise I won't take up too much of your time here. My name is Andrew Christensen. I live at 1212 Twin Ridge Road.
I'm glad he gave the address.
Lincoln has the opportunity to be a social leader in this country. We have been casually ignoring a problem that has gotten so out of control that our children are throwing around names and words without even understanding their true meaning.
Before I even play the rest of this, just know how serious he is and how he involved in Lincoln. We talking about Lincoln, Nebraska, could be. He said it could be the center of the world or some bullshit like that. No, not Lincoln, Nebraska. First of all, I've been to Lincoln, Nebraska.
Me too.
It's not that deep, but he's very serious about this, and I understand how he's very serious about this shit. But wait for it.
I promise I won't take up too much of your time here. My name is Andrew Christensen. I live at 1212 Twin Ridge Road. Lincoln has the opportunity to be a social leader in this country. We have been casually ignoring a problem that has gotten so out of control that our children are throwing around names and words.
Hold up now. Now he involving the children, though. So this got to be some mind-blowing shit, right? He involved the children. The children. He tied it. The children are throwing this shit around. So it got to be something that's really fucked up and fucking with his mind. Let me play this shit.
I promise I won't take up too much of your time here. My name is Andrew Christensen. I live at 1212 Twin Ridge Road. Lincoln has the opportunity to be a social leader in this country. We have been casually ignoring a problem that has gotten so out of control that our children are throwing around names and words without even understanding their true meaning and treating things as though they're normal. I go into nice family restaurants and I see people throwing this name around and pretending as though everything is just fine. I'm talking about boneless chicken wings. I propose that we as a city remove the...
Oh, hell no!
Now he got mad because they started laughing.
I propose that we as a city remove the name boneless wings from our menus and from our hearts.
This motherfucker got mad
Here's our
because the
reasons
name
why.
boneless wings.
Number one,
And he got
nothing about boneless chicken wings actually come from the wing of a chicken. We would be disgusted if a butcher was mislabeling their cuts of meats, but then we go around and pretending as though the breast of the chicken is its wing. Number two, boneless chicken wings are just chicken tenders, which are already boneless. I don't go to order boneless tacos. I don't go and order boneless club sandwiches. I don't ask for boneless auto repair. It's just what's expected.
He actually sat up
And then number
took the time
three,
to figure this
we need to
out.
raise our children better. Our children are raised being afraid of having bones attached to their meat. That's where meat comes from. It grows on bones. We need to teach them that the wing of a chicken is from a chicken, and it's delicious. I propose that we rename boneless wings in the city of Lincoln. We can call them buffalo-style chicken tenders. We can call them
If you don't
wet
know about
tenders.
Lincoln, Nebraska,
we can
too,
call them saucy
they
nubs
smoke
or
a lot of
trash.
weed there. And they have
We
some
can
pretty
take
good
these
weed in Lincoln,
steps and
Nebraska,
show
just
the
if you
country
don't know,
that where
I
we
mean,
stand, and that we understand that we've been living
Lincoln,
a lie for far too long, and we know it
a little
because we
different.
feel it in our bones.
And we're gonna say it ended with I can feel it. I can feel it in our bones.
I would like to just comment here.
Go fuck yourself.
For the record, that's my son.
So that's the thing. He was a councilman's son being funny. He's an asshole for that shit. But he made some valid points. Boneless wings is not made from wing meat. But why would you bring it on the council? I mean, I'm not a fan of boneless wings personally because it don't taste like chicken wings. It is like a chicken tender, but I don't give. I mean, just because you change the name in Lincoln don't mean if you go to motherfucking Paducah, you still gonna have a boneless wing in that motherfucker. You go to BW3s all over the country, they boneless wings, nigga.
Bronson is all about this conversation right now.
Bronson who?
Bronson Landrum.
Bronson is on it right now?
No, I'm just saying this is his topic of conversation. He talks about boneless wings like they're little nuggets of manna from heaven.
Oh,
like, this is his thing. I love it.
I wish I had Bronson Landrum number. I'll call him on the air right now.
Bruh.
I would call him on the air right now. Get in touch with him. Make him call it on the air because we need to talk about it. Because this is some stupid shit.
He's all about this. But he loves boneless wings though. He thinks they're like regular wings.
Without the bone, like they just
He's all about the boneless.
They the same
wings.
meat McNuggets made with.
Exactly. They're chicken. They're adult nuggets. That is what they're. I feel my mans. I wouldn't bring it to council or nothing like that, but I feel homeboy. They are adult nuggets. They are not chicken wings.
If that would have been me, I'd have been getting up like this.
Fuck you!
Shut the fuck up, man. Look, chicken is chicken. Look, I don't give a fuck, man. I don't even like boneless wings. Because sometimes the boneless wings be fried too hard. They got that cardboard feel when you bite into them. I'm not a fan of that. I want real wings. And ain't no children afraid of having no bone in their meat. Shit. I get a bone-in ribeye all the time.
Right.
You know all what I'm saying? All the time. I gotta have a bone-in ribeye, nigga.
Listen, meat is meat.
Right.
If you afraid of meat, then don't eat meat.
It don't try
meat got bones in it.
You took the time to research all this shit, and with all the shit going on, Black Lives Matter, cops killing niggas, what the fuck?
Oh shit! Oh shit!
This dumb motherfucker here talking about boneless wings and shit.
Hilarious.
Change the name, make them barbecue chicken tenders, or here's what you need to do.
Sit your dumb ass down
and shut the fuck up. Then your daddy gonna be like, "That's my son."
That is some white privilege type stuff right there, though. Like all the other stuff going on in the world, this is what you want to bring to the social cause of Lincoln, Nebraska. It's black people in Lincoln, Nebraska, y'all. Don't believe the hype. It is black people.
It's a lot of black people in Lincoln, Nebraska.
It's actually a lot of black people.
A lot of them. And believe me, when it's a subject of wings, if they would have knew it was a council meeting about wings, niggas would have been there.
I'm telling you.
See the white man laughing too.
You fried.
No, just play it. But no, I mean for real. But look, like I said, I'm not a big proponent of boneless wings because they are chicken tenders to me. They taste like a chicken tender. If I want to get a chicken tender, I order some chicken tenders and some JoJo's.
Right.
You know, niggas love JoJo's.
Full-size chicken tenders.
You gotta get some full-size chicken tenders.
Want the little baby
yeah,
tenders.
fuck a boneless wing. Because you can dip it in sauce. You can dip a tender in sauce too.
Okay.
But no, just call it a small wing. Or call it I understand why y'all trying to do boneless wings. Because some people might have bad teeth and bite the bone and fuck their teeth up. Or that's because they don't know how to eat wings right. Or food in general.
That part.
If you don't know how to eat food in general, you need to slap the shit out yourself like this. I'm just tired of stupid shit. But that was some dumb shit that he brought that shit before council, the news.
That part.
In front of his whole daddy and his daddy friends and shit. They down in Nebraska. They probably gonna leave there and be like, son, you a stupid motherfucker, but roll this blunt up real quick. You a dumb motherfucker, man, but we gonna smoke this one real quick, man, because, you know, that was some funny shit.
You know he smoked one before he got down there.
Yeah, we definitely did.
That was the highest thought he had ever had. It was like, you know what? I'm about to change the world with this one.
It was high on his agenda.
Dumb Tish.
Like, look, man. He was outside probably with one of the other council people like, look, I'm going to tell you, man, we going to change this name, man. We going to be famous, man. We going Hold up.
Did you ever think that boneless wings really don't come from wings?
Did you ever think that buffalo wings came from actual buffaloes?
Dude. And I know some people that really thought that buffalo wings was original. Like, we ain't gonna talk about that. That's a
no, that's like the Jessica Simpson thing.
Yeah.
The chicken of the sea shit.
Yeah.
You dumb bitch.
But it's chicken. Isn't it?
Like,
Bitch.
get your dumb ass out of here. It's tuna, bitch. They just call it chicken of the sea. There's some dumb motherfuckers out here. We're going to come back to the boneless in a minute, but let's move forward because it's some more serious tip. You know, Black Lives Matter, of course.
Yes, indeed.
And you got white people in an uproar because everybody screaming Black Lives Matter, but because the Black Lives Matter movement started, Bronson Landry just hit, hold on here, wait a second. Will Blaze, I'm nervous. I'm listening right after this get together. Man, get your ass on here. Call Brandon Landrum Bronson Landrum. If you on here, call 216-526-1555. Anyone else who want to call in, the number's on the screen, 216-526-1555. And we could talk about it, shit. If you got some problem with your boneless wings, that's fine. But let me talk about something more serious before y'all call. Because police have been killing us. Yes. Not them. They're killing us. And it's been said for several decades. I was in my car listening to a record from Tupac where he's talking about how the police is killing us. And they've been killing us. It's not nothing new. It's even getting so sentimental that, you would think NBA stars, athletes, of course they feel it because they are black and from our area, but it's really hitting home more because check out my man Robert Horry right here, man.
For me, yesterday, I was sitting there and I started crying. And my wife walks in, she's like, "Are you crying because you turned 50 today?" And I started laughing. I'm like, "No." I said, "Did you see the video of this guy getting shot?" And at first, I saw it. I'm looking at it. I thought, well, maybe they're going to tase him, right? Because that's what they do with white people. They tase them. And so I didn't have the volume up. And then Christian walks in the room. He says, "No, Dad, they shot him." So I play it again. I'm like, wow. They shoot this guy 7 times in the back. And then I have this conversation with Christian. And he's like, that's wrong. I said, yo, it is beyond wrong. It's just flat out evil. And I'm telling him, and it's hard to tell your 14-year-old son that I worry about him when he walks out that door. I have a 21-year-old son. I worry about him because black men are endangered species pretty much. These cops are just killing because they feel like if they don't have their body cams on, they have a right. And I tell my kids all the time, I said, dude, I don't care what's going on because at the end of the day, I want you coming home to me. If you have to lay down on the ground and they can kick you, beat you, at least you're going to go to the hospital and you're going to come home to me. Whatever they say to you, don't take it upon yourself to let that rage you have against that cop come out because he has the gun. He can end you. And I don't want him to end you because if he ends you, that means I'm going to end him. And I know that's wrong for me to say, but I'm so much a time to kill type of guy like Samuel Jackson, and this is going to happen with me. And I said, I don't want that to happen. I already lost one child. I don't need to lose another. And I don't think people understand, especially white people, how hard it is for black people to watch that.
I mean, real words from an NBA legend, and he's worried about his son. And he's in a status right now where he doesn't have to be in a hood or anything like that. But, I mean, it really don't matter where you are. If you a black man and you dealing with the police, you know what I'm saying? It could be a bad situation. Yeah. It's gonna be a bad situation because they don't respect us no matter what we are. You're that nigger that played basketball, huh? Oh yeah, well how about you dribble these bullets across your back or some shit like that? I mean, but it's just the fact that we are second class no matter where you are. They got these old ass jokes that crackers used to say about us, what do you call a doctor or a lawyer that's black? A nigga. I mean, that's what they say.
Still nigga. That's what Jay said.
Yep, Jay-Z. He said
Absolutely.
it best. Still nigga. And that's what it is. I mean, we have to be careful. We have to be careful, period. And it don't matter who you are. It don't matter where you from. It don't matter your status. The police, they are out here trying to kill us. Bottom line. So all I can say is be careful.
You are almost there.
Oh my God.
Click add to Chrome and then add extension.
I don't know what that is.
Free up computer memory urgently.
I need to get rid of this. There was something on my computer.
Yeah, that sounds like some malware.
That sounds like some virus. And that's me trying to download your video.
Yay.
Yeah, I'm going to figure it out. Give me 30 seconds. But, yeah, I mean, what else can you say about that, though? I mean, that's a harsh thing to see when you see a man up there telling his son about the police, and, you know, he start crying on the air because, you know, he has to tell his son that. How do you feel about that, Will?
I mean, at the end of the day, you know, Robert Horry is a man just like everybody, and he has sons. You know, even it doesn't matter, you know, of course, you know, your sex or what have you, but as a man that's got a son and another one on the way, you know, I can't help but think about that type of impact, and it, you know, brings me back to, you know, the unfortunate situation with Tamir Rice and all of that, and the lack of justice that still has come from any of these situations, to be honest. But, you know, he a man like everybody else, and you know, like you said, it doesn't matter your status, it doesn't matter what you think you achieve or what have you. You know, it doesn't matter how financially free you are, which is a beautiful thing to be. You know, it doesn't matter what level you think you at, there's still a system that's in place to oppress you, period. And your government, they are all about that. They promote that system. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just the way that it is. You think about it, like, you would think when we got in trouble as kids, you know what I'm saying, we did something wrong or whatever, we would try to stop doing that thing for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Try to, like, you know, your mama watch you, you know, you ain't supposed to watch TV until you finish your homework.
Right.
You gonna let at least a week go by, maybe 2, before you try to watch TV again without getting your homework done. No, it's back to back. Like, they don't care. They have no remorse.
None.
For what's being done. It's like, oh, y'all mad about this one? Well, guess what? I got another one on the way for you right now.
They still haven't found justice for George Floyd yet.
At all.
Nothing.
And there's still stuff going on today. I just read 2 more things. Killings, police killings, you know what I'm saying? That's going on. Like, it's nonstop. It's back to back. Of course, as a black man, regardless of your status and situation, you have no choice but to be affected by this. And I don't care who you support or who you think you're in cahoots with or what, you know, connections you might think you have. It does not matter. The moment they want you to be a nigga, you a nigga.
You
period.
are a nigga.
Now, that's not to say ain't no hope. You know, we still got to fight for that justice, and we still got a lot of work to do. You know, Malcolm X and Martin Luther King didn't give up because of the circumstances that they were in. No, they fought and they agitated the situation. A lot of people think Martin Luther King was all about peace. He was trying to find the most nonviolent means to resolution. But first thing he wanted was resolution, period. That was the main thing he was focused on, was resolution.
Right.
He advocated for people breaking the law, because he realized that a lot of the laws were unjust. He was like, he wants you to follow the laws that are just, but the unjust ones, for what? They're not for us.
They're not.
So it's a lot that we gonna have to overcome, and we need leaders, we need black leaders, we need people to step up and, you know, advocate for us and unify us and push us towards that progress that's necessary for us to try to get to the next level.
Because what's happening too is that we need more people in the street to be more political and be more aware.
Absolutely.
Because a lot of times they just are doing it off a reaction, but they really not knowing what's going on. They really are ignorant of the situation without really trying to get themselves into it. Yeah, they get a reaction and they want to fight and battle, but what are you doing outside of that? What do you know about the situation? All you know is that it happened. You saw a YouTube video or Instagram video, but you need to do more. You need to educate yourself in
the thing is right. We're real comfortable with how immediate everything is. Information is so available to us that no one feels the need to teach anymore. Exactly. So there's a lot of individuals who have a greater grasp of the knowledge of, you know, what's going on in the world and how we could make a change and make a difference that aren't teaching the ones in the street that might not want to try to get this information or whatever the case may be. Back in the day, you know, the information wasn't as available. So it was intriguing to hear someone say this stuff. Now it's so commonplace. It's like, well, yeah, I know, but whatever. That ain't affecting me immediately right now. That ain't my thing. That ain't nothing I got to worry about. If I get to this bag, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? That ain't the case. Cats with the bag is still struggling, still affected by this situation, as you saw from the clip. You know what I'm saying? Like, it affects all of us. Mm-hmm. So it's up to some of us who have a little, you know, bit more grasp of things and a little bit more knowledge, you know, of what's going on to try to show everyone else that, you know, they have to get some of this information too and what needs to be done to progress our situation.
Which leads me to my final piece of this, and let me cut this one off. But these people who are in power, these people above us, they feed off of all of this negativity that we're going through. They feed off all this negativity that most of us have created. You are artists. Mm-hmm. You in the entertainment industry. I'm somewhat in the entertainment industry. And they want us to be a certain way. They actually have a plan for us as far as how they want us to be and what's good for them that we say and what we cannot say. Like Nick Cannon's situation. They want him to be as ratchet as possible, but he say something about a Jew, it's a problem. Check this shit out right here. Open your mind.
But we do have black people that get on the radio every day in white-owned companies, white-owned stations with white-owned sponsors that play the role of hypersexualized, hypercriminalized male. I ask these advertisers, I say, I've got hundreds of songs a day that celebrate killing animals. Will you put them on your station? They said, no. I got hundreds of songs a day that talk about assaulting women and abusing kids. Would you put them on your station? They said, no. I said, I got hundreds of songs a day that talk about murdering blacks. Would you put them on your stations? They said, well, that depends. Depends on what? Who it's done by and who it's branded for. Because if we can get black folks to sing about it and we can brand it for our youngest black audiences, I think there's money to be made. I think there's American appetites to see these people that way. I said, how can you say that? They said, well, look, it's what these artists know. It's what they, black people, create. It's, matter of fact, our surveys say it's what they want to hear, which speaks of a sickness. How do we live in a society where somebody says, you know what, I'm inspired to write a song that celebrates murdering another person. And then a person says, I'd like to put that on my station. Another person said, I'd like to pay for it. And then there's people out here in the audience that go, I'd love to hear it, as long as it's black guys. Because even white people buy rap music, buy this type of stuff, because we know that when we want to hear about killing each other, we know who to turn to for that type of inspiration. We call it our music. We say we own it. White people buy more rap than black people. Yeah, but we're very careful to turn it down at the stoplight when other black people are there. Why? Because we know we're just pretending. For them, it's more authentic and real. I always ask the companies, what about your name? What about your brand? What about your value? And the largest radio company in the world said this: it's okay that we only have drug dealers on our black youth stations. We only have murders on our black youth stations. We support black charities. We give out water at the Martin Luther King parade. I think we've got it covered. We've bought them off. Now, people get upset, the smartest guys in the room again. You're talking about censorship. I don't believe that. I believe in free art. Make whatever you want. I believe you should make music about anti-Semitism. I believe you should make music about killing dogs. I believe in this country you should make music about bashing homosexuals and driving them behind trucks. I believe you should make music about stringing people up on trees. I believe you should make music about killing whitey. I believe you should make all that music. But I also believe that in the mainstream marketplace, people should hesitate associating their name with certain content. You know, there's certain stuff you can't buy at the store. Certain stuff you can't get on iTunes because their brand doesn't want it. But if you want to hear black people celebrating killing black people, they got thousands and thousands and thousands of those things to sell you. I don't think it's about censorship. I think it's about American cultural hypocrisy. Because here's the truth. These black entertainers, they can't sing just about anything. There's some stuff that'll get them fired, and they get dropped, and they get fired, and they get slapped on the wrist, and they get disciplined all the time. Why? Because sometimes they step over the bounds. A very famous case is what happened with Rick Ross. Rick Ross is the Mammy Two Shoes, one of the many Mammy Two Shoes of our day. He's a black entertainer in a world carved out for him, and a role carved out for him by white entertainment companies. And one day he talked about, in the middle of a song that celebrated dealing drugs and killing blacks, he made a reference to date rape. And when he made that reference to date rape, that set social media on fire. That got 100,000 petitions in 24 hours. Hey, buddy, date rape is no joke. That had white people standing outside of Reebok in New York saying, you better take this seriously. We're tired of a rape culture in America. One line in one song moved the masses. And you know what Reebok did? Did they stand by him and say, hey, we believe in freedom of speech. We believe in freedom of expression. It's just a song. Calm down. No, they fired his tail on the spot. The president came out and said, this goes against our high standards. He's gone against the values of our brand. Shame on Rick Ross. We're disappointed. He doesn't know how serious date rape is. And when I saw that, I thought, wow, how convenient. Isn't that amazing? But here's what really happened. It's not their brand, it's not their values. Rick Ross went off script. He was hired to get black customers, and they think that black customers go with black bait. And in America, black bait is the hyper-criminalized, hypersexualized portrayal of black people. And as long as he had sung about that, the stuff that got him hired, he still have a job at Reebok. But when he touched other sensitivities that affect us, he lost his job. See, the truth is, it's not they that need to change. It's we that need to change. We created the lies. We created them for our profit. We own the companies. We own the record labels. We own the advertisers, and we keep putting it out. And it's this that's got to change. I thought about it. You know what? I wonder if White Mike could get anybody's attention on this. So I stood outside of a Walmart, and I said, hey, I don't think killing cops and killing blacks is very cool. And you know what? It only took 7 weeks of Mike standing out there, and they wrote a letter and said, yeah, we don't think it's cool either. We're going to pull our name off of that. The largest retailer in the world had never considered that maybe their commercial shouldn't be right before or after a song about young black men being gunned down. And I realized this, that black murder is normal, but it should not be. And I realized the importance at the coffee table, at every headline, every pastor's gathering, every family gathering to say, you know what, these black lives matter. It's not just another black kid. These are human beings. I'm doing my best in every way, shape, and form. Talks like this everywhere I can go to say, you know what, I was born in a world where black murder was normal. My kids were born into a world where black murder is normal, but I don't want to die in a world where black murder is normal. Am I 5 years or 10 years away? I don't know, but I'm screaming as high as I can. Let's feel this pain, and let's lift our voice to tell the lies. They are not criminals, they are not deviants, and their lives are just as important as ours. Thank you very much.
Not even to make light of the situation, but old boy's invited to the cookout.
Right. I mean, for real. I mean, just think about it. You talking about Rick Ross mentioned something. It probably was one line. He probably said she popped a Molly, and you know something because I've heard some of that shit. Yeah. You know, I love Rick Ross. But you know, shit, what all the other shit that motherfuckers talk about, popping, you know, fucking your bitch and shooting you in the face and serving the coke, but you worried about that one thing that a nigga say and turn it into the worst thing in the world, but you ain't saying nothing about him. Oh, you're perpetuating the stigma that black people are this and that. It's crazy that you could pick and choose that shit, but you will hire a nigga to real quick talk about other niggas and yeah, I got this dope. I got the dope. The dope. Get you high. Get you high. Kill your sister. Oh, that's good though. That's all good.
And I mean, you know, again, this is one of the systems that I mentioned that, you know, is promoted by our government and, you know, the people in power, the people with money. Because if we really want to talk about it, like the only real color that matters is green.
Green.
You know what I'm saying? But even if you got the billions of dollars, like you might be able to affect some change, like a Jay-Z and Beyonce or, right. You know, someone, even Kanye, as sporadic as he is, him and Kim have done some great things for the black community, you know. There's some change that can be affected, but you're still limited because there's still people in power above you that's still pulling the strings, that got more money to pour into the negative stuff that you're trying to counteract with what you have. $1 billion is a drop in the bucket to a Jeff Bezos, period.
Oh shit!
That motherfucker lost $55 billion in a divorce settlement.
55
and came back
billion.
Now he's worth almost double what he had then.
Crazy. Shit is crazy, man. But they got.
He was worth $150 billion. He lost that. He went down to like 110 or so. He was below 100 at one point. Then he went back up to like 115. Now he's at 200 billion, over 200 billion for one like he could buy 200 Jay-Z's.
Wow.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's a lot.
Money is what is the root of all evil.
Let me do my Facebook check-in because I got some people saying stuff on there. Shout out to Reggie Clemens. What's up, Reggie? Reggie Clemens, Mr. Nice Guy from We Up Radio. Shout out to Carlin Arrogant Warren. I see you. Like, yeah.
Hey, Ro, what up?
You know, yeah, D. So thanks for saying yeah with the 2 Y's and a whole bunch of H's and a bunch of A's. Daniel said, "Woo, this a whole word. Thanks for dropping these nuggets. Oh, she talking about chicken still. We back on the chicken. Oh, she ain't talking about nuggets. She talking about these nuggets of knowledge. She said you only can go far, and they will snatch that ass back. Yeah, I mean that's what they trying to do. They don't want us to strive. They don't want us to succeed. They don't want us to live our lives the way they do. So once again, to the people who are perpetuating all this shit, but then you want to pick and choose what a motherfucker can say. First of all, I would like to slap the shit out you bitch-made motherfuckers because you know what? I never liked you hoe-ass niggas anyway, man. I slap bitches for real. I be slapping the shit out of bitches. I slap that monkey ass, that monkey ass nigga. Oh, where my camera? You ain't seen me. I slap all these bitches. I slap the fuck out of punk bitches talking shit. You ain't gonna make me do nothing, motherfucker. I'm gonna do the fuck I want to do. I'm self-made, bitch. Punk motherfucker. But then I just really need you.
Aggressive.
Yeah, very much. But then really. I just really need you to go.
Sit your dumb ass down.
You have several seats.
Please.
But that is the Ratchet News for today. Shout out to Reggie Clemens again. He gave me the other day. But if you want to talk to us, we gonna keep going. We finna play some more music, man. We got Will Blaze in the building, man. Y'all see this motherfucker, man? He look like Will Marley. He trying to be
dreads going.
He trying to be like me and shit, you know, with mofo head to me though. But you do though.
That's just a little bit more light skinned. Just
you just a twinge more light skinned though. You just it's like they put an extra bit of yellow in the paint by mistake and shit. They like, I dropped an extra dot. We dropped a drop extra. It's all right, good. But we gonna come back in a minute. We got some more music for you. It's the vibe on air, Mr. D.
Mr. D's, the open mic king.
Shout out to Daryl Bowden, by the way. If y'all ain't seen my shirt last week, Realville shit, Glenville in the building. If you need a shirt, see D Bowden. He got you, man. Hit him up, realvilleish.com. See my man. Sarcasm. Just one of my many languages. This is what I do, baby. I talk shit. Don't forget, September 25th, it's going down. Kings of Queens is closing. But the one and only Wednesday Night Live crew, Mr. D's Open Mic King, the band with no name, Cool TLC, and a plethora of others, we going to shut it down right with the wildest open mic that ever existed. And you need to bring your ass there. He will be there.
I'm coming through.
If he don't come out, I will drag his ass through.
I'm coming out. It's got to be a situation.
It's going down, man. We're going to have more about that. The flyer soon to come. Wednesday Night Live on a Friday. The last Friday, the last open mic at Kings of Queens, because Kings of Queens is going to be gone.
That's crazy.
So show love to one of y'all favorite spots. Show love to one of y'all favorite open mics. Show love because right now, is there any open mic going on?
Yeah, I mean, it's still Lyrical Rhythms going on.
No, they've been shut down for a minute.
No, they back open.
Oh, well.
Yeah, you sleep.
What time they do it?
They 7 to 11, but it's like you. From my understanding, you got to hit up Songchild, and let them know that you come in on some, like kind of RSVP type, get your tickets type.
I ain't promoting that nigga right now. No, just play. Oh! No, I love Songchild. That's my dude, Songchild, man. Shout out to Lyrical Rhythms B-side. Y'all been down for years. It's the open mic gang, though, man. But we got to do it one last time for Kings of Queens.
Absolutely.
We about to be right back. We're going to jump into this music. It's the vibe on air.
We are Mixed, and you are now tuned into Vibe on Air. Vibe on Air.
I just wanna make you happy, but instead constantly see you sad. I just wanna be good to you, but it seems all I'm showing you is bad. If I could be the man you want me to be, life would be oh so sweet. But I can't seem to get you to see how much you mean to me. So whatever it takes, I'ma do what I gotta do. Show you everything to me, everything to me. You know I make mistakes, no I do. Gonna get through you. Show you everything to me. Now I know sometimes I can take you for granted. Like I don't appreciate all you do for me. Girl, I want you to know that I'm nothing without you. And everything I am, you inspire me to be. But I know that I can be even greater for you. Because you deserve the very best in life. So I'm learning how to become my husband, 'cause I wanna be sure that you'll be my wife. So whatever it takes, what I gotta do, show you everything. Want you to know that you're everything to me. Even though I made mistakes, gonna get through to you. Everything. I don't wanna waste no time to waste. Nah, no time to waste. I just wanna give you that good vibe. No time to waste. No time to waste. I just gotta make you mine. No time to waste. Yes, I do. No time to waste. Right now, I settle for a good time. No time to waste. Good time. No time to waste. Let's have a good time. Baby, let's have a good time. Yeah. Honey, let's have a good time. I'll settle for a good time, baby. Hey, I'll settle for a good time, baby. I'll settle for settle for my love, baby. No matter what it takes, I'm make it right, baby. You know I'm with you, yeah. Right now, I'll settle for a good time with you, baby. I swear I'ma make you mine.
Well, they say who got bars, huh? Check it. Light bars, light broad, but I go hard like a stiff dick, stick shift, and I swerve hard. I don't take shit, I take shit from these dumb bras. I'ma fuck on this beat, then watch me come hard. I'm retarded with this shit like a slow nigga. I can't hang with your dude, he a broke nigga. If you a yes man, I'll tell your ass no nigga. Then I'ma ride on your ass like flow nigga. I had plans with the fake, didn't wanna see me gray. Show love to the snakes, but I never show hate. See the real can relate, ass got to fill my plate. Tryna build my estate, but they wanna see me break like a bomb. I'm a don like my girl Steph Lon. arm. Got shooters on my right, nothing on my left arm. See, I lucked up and you fucked up. Get you touched what? Get your butt touched, keep your butt tucked, dumb slush. Tryna blow the truth from the truth, they salute. So high when I'm up, I'ma need a parachute. Take a look at my boots, been a G from the roots. This shit was a breeze, tryna blow, been the truth. If you take off, now watch me show off. I'ma blow off, cause a whole scene, make the whole world go off. KKK, take a beat, cause you obsolete. You know we reppin' the bees, bleak.
Hey, babe, you see this? What they put on the ground in a minute? What is you doing?
I'm leaving, Dre. I can't do this anymore with you.
You can't do
I'm
this
done.
anymore.
I am
Come
done.
on, man. This
No,
is
you think it's
we here
a game?
again.
You think it's
I
a
don't
game?
think it's a game.
I'm out of here.
Man, come on.
Don't try to stop me. I'm out of here, Dre.
So you leaving? Mo, you gonna bounce like that?
Whatever.
Come on, man. Mo. Mo. Go, man. For real. So this is what we doing. Oh, na na na. Bae, I don't want the food if it ain't yours. Don't think my appetite will ever be the same. Gave me so many memories, I need way more. Girl, I've been praying, return to me safely. I can't think of kids if they're not with you. God damn it, girl, I'm proud of you. When they weren't there, you by my side. Don't really make me say goodbye. Baby, I'm not ready. No, we ain't perfect, I think it's worth a real try. I won't make it work for you and yours, I'm gon' fight. Didn't have a sense of direction. You and this music's my greatest blessing. You are, and I know 'cause I'm in love with you. Told the world that I'm in love with you. I'll send every flower to your job. Love on you every hour, and it won't stop. Hope you know that I'm in love with you. Told the world that I'm in love with you. Yeah, girl, I love your daughter like she was damn mine. And we both struggle, but we hustle every damn time. You had my back, it gave me confidence to damn shine. My baby love me, didn't know 'cause of my damn pride. Damn, I know this 'cause of my past. Never had something that I wanted to last. No, without you, feel weak, babe. Can't eat, babe. Can't sleep, babe. They say home is where the heart is, and your home is where it all started. For your loving, baby girl, I'd do anything. Still got plans, I wanna marry you, buy you a ring, yeah. And this music's my greatest blessing. You are, and I know 'cause I'm in love with you. Told the world that I'm in love with you. I'll send every flower to your job. Love on you every hour, and it won't stop. No. You know that I'm in love with you. Told the world that I'm in love with you. What you need, come to me, So you leaving? Oh, you gonna bounce like that?
Whatever.
For real?
Hey, babe.
For real? So this is it? So you really about to bounce? Oh, okay. You will be back. And who was this? Nice bag. Man, come on. God. We really doing this, man? For real? Man, come on, man. Both of y'all gonna look at it? For real. Right now. Right now, after everything. Oh, y'all supposed to. Come on, man. Mo. Mo!
In this life, sometimes we lose interest, but we still find our gifts. Yeah, you know how this shit get. Yeah, you know how this shit get. Dig it. I remember when you first fed me this fruit. It was back in '98 while I was in my youth. I was trying to concentrate on what I should do. I never did anticipate the day that they would snooze. She told me to wait so she could choose to have me get to a place where I would lose interest in attendance or graduating school. But don't get me wrong, I knew right all along. I knew it. There still was a lot going on whenever I was left at home. I had no choice but for me to write a song. I prayed a long time for them to get along. It took a long time for me to write this song. I took my time for me to start the soul. All of these lines that would seep from my soul. Yeah, deep within this microphone.
I just wanna love you all, but I can't give you all of me. Not until I'm free.
Not until I'm free.
Not until I'm free.
Not until I'm free.
Bury in the past, these nappy roots run deep. I need to go keep growing up.
You with me?
Promise you won't.
We already born into sin, so every day we wake, how we gon' choose to live? We gotta lose the stress to be at our very best. Something I learned a long time ago on that test with no regret. I stayed at some distance. I always said I promise I won't leave. That never made sense. Still hoping that I could repay them with all my sense. I'm making myself cave in, yet I'm praying that we'll make it. I've been straying so I could pave this path I'm taking without the slaving. I'm gon' make it, that ain't no bragging. I'm just saying that I'ma have that faith with no delaying. He been arranging some of this and some of that, and that's a big fact. So there's nothing I need to trade in. No, when God got my back.
I just wanna love you all, but I can't give you all of me. Not until I'm free. No, not until I'm free.
I won't.
Bury in the past, these nappy roots run.
One day you'll understand though.
Go keep growing up.
I'm growing.
Promise you won't leave.
He been arranging some of this and some of that. How the universe amazing. Bush, Reagan, Clinton, and now Trump too, getting they runs it back. And for that big ass fact, I got to grow and act. Got my GED and now I leave my class. No forces needed. Showing my diamond with flaws, no cracks. Pause. Some didn't catch that. Siempre cambiante. Always changing like the autumn leaves. When you think I left, I'll be right back in the spring. Regardless of what done happened, I'm still here. Without the landing, I'm still there. That's the objective. Hold on there, be patient. I'm still loading there. Said I'm still loading here. Yeah.
I just wanna love you all, but I can't give you all of me. Not until I'm free. No, not until I'm free. Bury in the past, these nappy roots run deep. I need to go keep growing up. Just promise you won't leave. Like the autumn trees.
Go into all social media and search for the Vibe on Air show and like it. Shout out to the artists we play. Shout out to the one and only Journey Blue. I love Journey, man, with all them trees. Shout out to Dre Walton with that 1116. Nigga, you should have jumped off the porch though when that nigga pulled up. Shout out to China Blow. I had to throw some China Blow in there with that takeoff, that freestyle and bar. I call it twerking at the lake because you look like you was twerking at the lake. And then we played the Will Blaze again with that everything. As you say down south, everything. But I just realized I didn't turn the volume up on your mic. Sorry, Will Blaze.
Oh, good.
It's all right. Sometimes that happens. Here's the Bible on there, we should. But we got Will Blaze in the building. We gonna chop it up with him. But make sure y'all show some love to all the good people like She Shed Creations for making this mug for the Vibe on Air. I'm still waiting for my Mr. D's one so you get that. But ladies and gentlemen, we are dealing with a person sitting in this chair next to me that needs to slide a little bit closer to me in the camera. He's an artist. He's a writer. He's a singer, performer. Give it up to the one and only Will Blaze!
Okay.
Anybody ever tell you look like Kamani Marley? Kamani Marley. One of Steve Marley. Bob Marley.
Yeah, no, I ain't
Bob Marley says. I said Steve Marley. You know, I'm tripping.
Steve Harvey? That's what
Steve Marley. It was one of Steve Marley is another one of Bob Marley's. You ain't never seen the movie Shot to Us?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Steve Marley.
Yeah, I'm
Bob Marley is one of his son, you know.
But it's Stephen, you know, but yeah.
What, that's what he call it, Stephen?
Yeah,
Well, you know,
Stephen Marley,
you
whatever.
just like anything. I abbreviate to Steve, nigga. Right. That name William, nigga. We call you Will. But ladies and gentlemen, Will Blaze is in the building.
I'm here. What's good?
What's going on, man?
How are you, bro?
Last time I used to see you was wearing a bunch of blazers and coats and stuff with a whole bunch of different, you know, R&B look and shit. You used to be at Keys and Queens up there kicking it, but now you trying to look more like me, or we looking more like somebody else with some roots. I don't know.
My hair longer than yours. How am I trying to look like you?
No, my hair's just up. Don't play yourself.
What?
No, just play your hair longer. I don't know when you started. Nigga. I just knew I started. The next thing I know, like everybody got dreadlocks. It's like everybody growing dreadlocks around the same time. We're growing dreadlocks. Like
it's like that though.
Sledge's shit is long. Got long.
Yeah,
quick.
Sledge. Me and Sledge started around the same time.
Yeah.
For real.
But the thing is with Sledge though, his shit look long because his face skinny and his face long. So all this shit. Sledge got one of them coffin faces. It's shaped like a.
God, you not fit to roast my man's though. That's hilarious.
No, I
Sledge,
just saw
call
that.
in. Where you at? Call in and roast this cat. You know how we do.
526-1555. He do not want it on my own show. That's not where you want to do it at. But I know I love Sledge though. But Sledge, I was fucking with Sledge because he used to call me a broke ass bell bonds with some shit. And then and this dude was like, no, when I need Sledge, I call everybody else, and if ain't nobody else around, I call Sledge. So I was like, so you said he's your very last resort if it ain't nothing else. I mean, that's what his dude said next to him at Guitar Center. At Guitar Center, they both behind the counter and shit. Yeah, it was.
That's terrible.
I was like, your dude set you up for a windfall, nigga.
Yeah, man.
But we talking about Will Blaze and shit. I was going on a tangent for him. Will,
so you talking about my people? What's good though?
It's all good. We you know, that's what we do. But I got Will Blaze in the studio, y'all. Y'all don't know what that means. It's been a fucking couple of years.
Yeah, man, it's been a long time.
Since he was on the Vibe on Air.
I even forgot where this mug was.
I know,
I was
right?
trying to.
You know what? Since you don't remember shit, sometimes I know you like to partake of certain leaves.
Yes.
For herbal purposes.
Absolutely.
I'm about to find real quick your clip that you did that you don't even remember you made.
I was probably hot in too.
Yeah, it is what it is. Cause I was reaching for my board trying to hit the look at the so you know I'm on some other shit right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, but check this out.
We done got these together, y'all.
Yeah, I'm right. I get right though. Anyway, but check this out. Check this out. You ain't seen this in a while.
What up? This is Will Blaze, and you're tuned in right now to the Vibe on Air.
said that's funny.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, you ain't remember that, do you?
Nah.
You ever,
barely. I do though now.
Do the note you did at the beginning.
Ooh. I don't know. I just did a run. I don't know what I did exactly.
I know it was like one of them low runs too. Yeah, it's like just let me get this shit out real quick.
Yeah, let me just go ahead. I ain't about to
do something real quick.
Yeah, nah, because I ain't do that though. You know, you hit the top and the bottom note, but it's some notes in between. That's what Kim Burrell said. Hey, all right, sorry.
I know.
Oh man, you know
This
it's all
nigga
love,
right
man.
here,
We be cooking, man. You know how it goes.
Man.
It's all love.
Well,
I'm quick with the jokes though.
You the teacher of singers and shit, and I need my 12-week free coupon.
Look
out for
I ain't know I had that one. I'm gonna see.
What's the proper way to do the run? Since you how can I learn to get better with it?
So I tell all my singers to break down the run, slow them down. Like I did. Ooh, if you slow it down, you can hear. It's just a scale. Ooh. It makes it a lot simpler, so you hear all the notes that are going down in it.
I'm gonna try real quick just because I just want to see if I. Mm-hmm. So you did it slow. When you did it slow, it was like ooh. See, I can't do it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yep. Nope. Because you had the first part though, the ooh, and then ooh. You working your way up and down, and it's just going straight down. It's all right though. We gonna get him these lessons he want. We gonna get them together.
Well, see, that's the thing. When you how long have you been singing? We got to start like it's a new interview. Like I ain't never interviewed. How long you been singing? You been singing since how long?
I've been singing since I was 4 in the church. I've been singing semi-professionally since I was like 15, 16. So.
Now, when you was in the church and you started singing, dude, that's what I always wonder. Like, cause why do people from church sing so much better? Do they give y'all singing lessons, or are you inclined to hear notes and sing better?
That's mainly what it is. It's just exposure to music, you know, at a real early age, being around it, and it gives you the opportunity to become more interested in it because you see the people on the organ and the piano and the drums, and it's like, oh, I want to do that. You hear the people singing, oh, I want to do that, you know, as opposed to, you know, you just what you hear on the radio or what you might see on TV. You know, church, I feel, is definitely a grooming space for a lot of the musicians, especially the ones in Cleveland.
Right, yeah. Because and you know, like most of the artists that were really popular and successful and you know had their big followings like Jodeci, they all came from the church.
Yeah.
And you know, and there's something about church. Like I remember when I was younger, my mother wanted me to go to church, and I didn't want to go, but she had me meet the pastor. And I used to have a bunch of drum pads. I used to make a lot of hip hop beats back then. And you know, my mama told me he liked to make music, so he was trying to teach me the drums and shit. And I was like, I don't want to learn no fucking drums.
See. But when we young though,
and now what do? I deal with bands and musicians.
Yeah. So, you know, it's really just that. It's the exposure, you know.
Yeah.
And the fact that you was interested in music already, like, it grooms it a little more. Like, it gives you the opportunity. Because, to be honest, as a producer, because I do a little production as well. As a producer, it's good to know music and have a good understanding of some level of theory. So you know what notes go where and how to sequence drums and how stuff, you know, has a melody and the harmony and what goes with what, you know. You could be having this raw beat and then the bass is in a whole nother key doing some other shit and it just mess up the whole track.
And that's the one thing I miss out on is that music theory thing. Describe it to a lay person what music theory is.
It's a fundamental understanding of music. That's the best way I could break it down. Music theory is a fundamental understanding of music.
So you gave an example of something like, okay, what note is supposed to follow this, and you know what you just said about the bass and everything. Describe, like, give us like a quick theory lesson just off of that. Like, should it work? How should it work?
That's tough. Okay, well, the best I could do is explain scales and keys.
Okay.
So on a piano, or just in general, in music, you have a set of notes that are available to you. You have from C to B.
Okay.
In between there, you go C, C sharp, D, D sharp, or C sharp and D sharp can also be D flat and E flat. Okay. And it's just which way you're going, you know. So if you're going down, it'll be flat. If you're going up, it'll be sharp, kind of. So just a quick breakdown. But yeah, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, and then back to C. Right. So all of those notes have scales and chords that sound right with those notes. Okay. So let's just say I'm doing a song that's in the key of C. The notes that sound right, for the most part, like a major scale, would be all the white keys going up. So, you know, up to from C to C. Right. If I was doing something that was in like F, well, then there are going to be some black notes that are incorporated in it to make it a major scale. Okay. So you learn the difference of major scales, minor scales. You know, there's blues scales, there's augmented scales, diminished. And once you kind of get an understanding of all those different types of scales and chords that are available, you can kind of get an idea how they work together. For example, C has a relative key, which is A minor. Okay. So if I play something in C, I could also play something in A minor and it'll be in the same keys. I'll be using the exact same keys that I'm using for C. Okay. But it just starts at a different place and ends at a different place. It starts at A and ends at A. You know what I'm saying? And there's all the keys have keys that are relative to each other. And when you stretch and stuff, you'll find stuff can be relative just how you place it. You know, the greater your understanding of music goes, the more you can stretch with different stuff that you try. Like, this is a C major chord, but I'm going to put this F augmented chord over it and see how it sounds together, you know. Some stuff works, some stuff doesn't, you know, but again, it's really how you place it.
Wow, I just never thought of it like that. As much as I've like tried music, and I should be talking for it. As much as I try music and stuff like that, I mean, I just never thought. And I understand like when you listen to songs and they have, you know, different voices on it, but even though they all it feel like they're all in the same key, but that really explained a lot to me. Just by you saying that. See, that's how I know you dope with the music. So
I'm glad.
So you been
Sorry
saying
for the long-winded breakdown.
It's all good. That's important though. Now niggas know. Now you motherfuckers know. You gotta augment C with A, bitch.
Oh, okay. There it is. Break it down.
You better augment that C with that A, ho. If you want to have.
Hey, that's like a pimp at a session. That's like,
hey.
Ain't that something that what's the name said on Hustle with Flow or whatever?
It feels like it, don't it? It's like, bitch. He's like, look, bitch, you better augment that C with the A.
You silly, man.
I don't see that A and that C working right, bitch. You about to see this F and these knuckles, bitch, fisted knuckles. Better augment your C with your A. Get my money. Look, Will Blaze.
What's up, brother?
You got new music right now, man.
I do have some music out right now. I do. I'm
Talk
excited
about
it.
Man. Tell them about it.
Well, it's only a few things. It's on SoundCloud, and it's just some rough stuff that hasn't been completely finalized, but I'm really proud of both the pen and the style of the music that I have. So some of the stuff that I sent, I can't remember exactly, but I know I sent Bound by Freedom. It's actually an old song that was remastered.
I can actually pull up your list right here if you want some of it. I got.
Boom. Appreciate it.
Yeah. You got Bound by Freedom. I actually played that.
Yeah, I heard when I came in that was playing.
Bound by Freedom.
That was produced by my homeboy Phil Jones, who I went to school with and grew up with. He's a jazz musician in Cleveland and phenomenal gospel and jazz and R&B producer.
He was part part of Hub's Groove for a hot second, wasn't
Yeah, he played with Hub's Groove a lot. Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, he produced that record, and you know, it's just something that I came up with, an idea I had thinking about. Sometimes we can be a little too free. You know what I'm saying? We can be a little too with the wind and not having any structure, and that can bind you as well. So you being too free, now you're put in a situation where you're missing opportunities and you're missing things that you need because you don't have enough structure. You know, I'm a witness to that. I've been in situations where I haven't gotten calls for gigs or whatever because, you know, I had a history of being late or, you know, being in a situation where
Joe F.
Oh damn, you just gonna call cats out.
I love Joe.
I love Joe too. That's my brother.
But you know that nigga.
I ain't saying Joe. You know
that nigga be late.
Yeah. When he make it,
and then he will lie.
That sound like y'all got a history with that one. You got it sound like a story.
You finish telling your story. I mean, I'm just saying, you know.
But yeah, no, that's the whole thing. You know, you don't want to be too free. You gotta follow. I feel you have to follow God. You know what I'm saying, and allow God to lead you, and that's where you get enough structure. But that's where true freedom lies. You know, I ain't about to preach to y'all though. But that's where it's at.
I can see that though. I can see you being like an Ari Verner type dude with dreadlocks and beards and bud. It'd be called, man, do whatever, man. Just do whatever, man.
Jeez.
Just do what you fucking want to. But so we got, that was the first one.
Yeah, I got Bound by Freedom. I got Everything.
I played Everything too.
Everything is a phenomenal song I wrote. I liked a lot. Produced by my homeboy Alex Tyus, aka AJ. Y'all know AJ.
I ain't know AJ was like producing though. I just thought he was going around smoking weed and playing guitar.
Nah, he produced a joint for Dion too.
Dion Davis?
Yeah, Dion record. It's fire too.
And speaking of Dion Davis, you tight right now, bruh. You tight on look. You my nigga D. Mm-hmm. I'm tired of telling you, man. Let me play some music, motherfucker.
Oh.
I'm looking in the camera like it's on me. I need and look. This where Miss Steve? Yeah, motherfucker. I need you to send me some music, Dion.
Send the music, man.
I'm gonna see you again real soon. We gonna talk about the music because you dope, nigga.
Yeah, Dion's the man. That's my homeboy, man.
At least you ain't EJ.
Oh shit. At least you ain't EJ though. That's dude. EJ my nigga too. That's
I love
my
EJ,
brother.
but EJ a piece of shit too.
Oh man.
EJ Dion is the good dude. Dion Davis is that nigga. He good, but he a hood nigga too. Don't fuck with Dion. Dion will work for your ass, nigga.
Dion don't play.
And then the upstrap
Scorpio shit.
Yeah, don't fuck with my nigga Dion, man. Look, you a hood nigga too, man.
Nah, I'm a suburban cat.
I'm gonna tell you something,
all
man.
the way. I
We
grew
was
up
at
in
the
Cleveland
B-side.
Heights.
It was at the B side.
Oh boy, what I do?
And it was a Kenny Bell thing.
Oh shit, you gonna talk about this?
And some corny ass nigga thinking he funny and rapping, and he say something like he going to church or going to, say something about the Lord in a negative way though. The first nigga that step up, it's a bunch of church niggas down there, cause that's what the B side be. But church niggas trying to do some secular shit, and and this motherfucker, see my hand in the camera, this motherfucker, he walk up to the nigga, also swole, big. At the time they was half the size dreadlocks. And he was like, you ain't gonna say all that shit, dog. We ain't gonna do that down here. And then the nigga, he was, and then all of a sudden it's like all these church cats in Serato. I'm saying over like, he gonna get his ass whooped.
Hey, it got thick in there, man. It was,
But he was trying to be artistic. Cause he said something about it wasn't what he was trying to do, but he was trying to do something. But the nigga still was out of bounds with the shit. It was weird, and it was like, he the first nigga. It was like, look, I mean, he took the mic out the nigga hand. It was like, whoa.
Oh boy.
It was like, what black
Look,
is it?
And don't believe the hype, man. It was like that, but it wasn't like that. Like, I ain't never gonna claim to be no hood cat or nothing like that. But at the same time, that's one thing I have a hard time accepting is disrespect of the God I serve, And it was like he was trying to pray, but then he stopped his prayer and was like, Yo, gonna shut the F up, and then
Right, yeah, that's the part
dog,
exactly what it was.
that ain't how that go.
Yeah,
You trying to pray for Kenny? I get it. People ain't receptive to what you're doing. It's a better way to do that. That's not how you represent the God I serve. I'm not, and I can't stand for that. I'm not about to have you up here with a platform trying to represent, and I can do something about it. It wasn't like, we wasn't. I mean, if he had a swung, it'd have scrapped, but I wasn't trying to scrap. I wasn't, it wasn't that type of situation.
I was I was literally right behind the nigga when he did it.
I saw you. I remember.
You literally look. I'm about to go ahead, break my camera. This look. You ain't gonna do that. You ain't gonna do that. I mean, it was like I was like, Will.
Yeah,
I even kind of had to be like, Will.
In hindsight, it might have been a little aggressive, but I felt it was necessary at the time because, again, the representation of what he was trying to say and convey, and the timing for Kenny is my homeboy, and everything he's one of the most positive cats I know. Everything you see from Ken is promoting positivity and promoting us as artists, even with everything that's going on with his, health and everything, like he's still adamant about promoting the city. You know what I'm saying? Not him and his agenda, the city. So
right, yeah.
The vibe that was for that. The city was coming together for him. I don't come out. It was like, oh, I gotta come out for my mans, you know what I'm saying? And the energy that he was promoting at that time just wasn't feasible to the situation.
Right.
I felt I was urged to try to shut it down as best I could. And it might have escalated things a little bit because it took a second for things to come back down. You had Bashir Jones in there with all his cats with the hats on. It was like,
because that's the point.
No one man should have all that power type.
Because look, it's coming. That's what I was coming around to. Because you ignited the flame, but then everybody just came out the woodwork. It was like that nigga got surrounded real quick. I'm like walking by like, man, y'all need to be cool.
Because he violated though. Like you saw, like y'all
need to be cool.
I was just right there. I was standing right there. Like he had said an off comment to me. Anyway, because I was trying to get up to sing.
And I know the cat, too, because he kind of, when he poet, rapper, whatever, try to always, like, say something. He wanted to be funny at the same time.
I believe
That's what
that.
he was trying to do. And he wanted to, try to, he wanted to make a point with what he's trying to say. I remember that. But, he does that shit, but he also is one of these dudes that anybody, y'all can't fuck with me, whatever. You know how that, but that's another symptom of Cleveland.
Yeah, that attitude, that ego sometimes could humble you. You know what I'm saying? You know what? I'll take one of them joints, by the way. But oh, you only got one more? No. That's all good. It's all good.
I got more in the trunk.
Got you.
But don't put on camera.
Got you. Yeah, no. And to be honest, it's all love. Like if I see him now, it's all love. I don't hold grudges. I ain't that type of dude.
It wasn't that deep of a situation, but it did get heated for a second. But like I said, that's like, and it's, but you're not a street dude. You say that, and but you are a man of conviction.
Absolutely.
That's what
absolutely. 100%. No question. I stand by what if you don't stand for something, you fall for anything.
Now the next song on here, I think I played already was what's this? I can't read them. I ain't got no glasses. It say Natural. Oh yeah, Natural.
Yeah, Natural.
It just got a whole bunch of other letters on it because you sent me the y'all how y'all do it.
Yeah,
y'all sent me the studio signature shit.
Absolutely. No, Natural. It's actually a song written by William Matlock. And he produced the joint as well. I did some co-writing on there also, but it was a song that wanted to celebrate the natural woman, beautiful natural woman as God created you. Again, there's no diss to anyone, or anything that if there is any enhancements or additions that you've made to yourself, it's all good. It's all good, but I want to take a moment to appreciate. I have a natural woman, you know what I'm saying, a beautiful black queen. So I could understand where he was coming from with the lyrics, because You know, I know his wife too, and she's all adamant. You know, she rocks the natural hair and all of that, and you know, go for that vibe. So it was written with that intention, you know, to celebrate the underdog, if you will, the one that isn't as common, the one that isn't as celebrated in most cases. The one that you trying to
step over.
Yeah, that type of situation. So, yeah, that's the record.
That's what's up. I want to talk about one more record, and then we gonna jump into some more of your music. We got Clocking In.
Yeah, that's Work. The actual title of the joint is Work, and that's featuring my homeboy Ice Grill.
I think I got that one too. You sent me this Work.
Oh.
I think it might be the same one, but it's like two different versions.
Yeah, I might have sent you the wrong.
You sent me this Work like years and years ago.
Oh, okay.
And I've actually played that on the show before. But
Yeah.
I didn't play the new version yet. Go ahead.
Yeah, but yeah, you know, that's homeboy. That's you know, that's more getting into my more adult bag and everything, and talking my swag or whatever. But it's the long story short is I'm clocking in to the bedroom. It's time to get to work. You know, it's time to do my manly duties. You know what I'm saying? You know, so let the shift begin. It's time to go to work. Clocking into your body. You know, that's what that's all about. That's the bedroom record right there. You know what I'm saying?
And I didn't play that one yet, but I need to play that one. But we about to play some of your music right now.
Okay, word.
And when we come back, we're going to get more in depth into a few things, and I might have something special for you. You know, yeah. But it's the vibe on there. Mr. Deeds, the open mic king of things.
Already.
The one and only, the big homie. We in this bitch. We'll be back.
What's up? You told him I told him, yeah. It's the kid Dre Water. You checking out the vibe on there right now, goddamn.
Beautiful, natural, you're so beautiful, natural. Listen, pretty eyes, natural hair, unusual, so the girls stare. Grocery store, jogging pants, stay confident with a sexy stance. You are beautiful to me, just the way you are, naturally. You're so beautiful, beautiful, natural, hey, so beautiful, natural. Listen, Afro, locked up, no makeup. That's what's up. Natural curves, need no more words. All that fake is for the bird. You are so beautiful to me, just the way you are, naturally. You are so beautiful, beautiful, natural. You are beautiful, natural. You're so beautiful. You shine like a star. You're so beautiful, just the way you are. From your soft skin to your natural hair, to the way you make them all stop and stare. I know God knew exactly what He was doing when He made you. You're so beautiful, natural, hey baby, natural. Oh, natural. You're so beautiful. With your natural hair. Beautiful. Baby. Natural. Make the most of it. Natural. Baby. You're so beautiful. You are beautiful. You're natural. Natural.
Marathon for the Songbook Watch Party episode. It sounds so beautiful, man.
Thank
really
you.
Love your approach, and I'm so excited to hear an original composition of yours now. Right, this is actually the first one we'll be hearing.
Yeah, I'm excited to do it. This is my song is called "You Died for Me." It was written a while back, and it was during a place of where I just took a moment looking around at everything that was going on, looking at the world and looking at the beauty of the world, the things that God has created, and it took me to a moment to appreciate Him, and that's what this song is all about. It was written and by me, but it was produced by a buddy of mine, Phil Jones. I'm sure you guys know him. He's alumni at Tri-C as well. So I'm just excited to perform this for the first time and see how it goes.
Great. Forward. Thank you.
Looking at the ocean blue, marveling in the things you do. You don't have to, but still you do. Watching as the wind blows the trees, giving me the air I breathe. In spite of me, still I breathe. 'Cause you made a way when there was no way. You saved the days, and now I have been set free. Because you died for me. Looking as the sun doth rise, metaphor of this new life was dark as night, but now there's light. Watching all the birds in the sky, teaching everyone to fly. 'Cause when we die, to you we fly. 'Cause you made a way when there was no way. You saved the day, so now I have been set free. Because you paid the price for me. Cause you made a way when there was no way. You made a way when there was no way. Now I have been set free because you died for me. Now I have been set free. Hey, just got home from work. It's time to get fresh and get faded. Me and my niggas going out tonight. Undress and get in the shower first to wash away all the time we wasted. Cause tonight is a celebration. I'm about to roll up and blow up. I'm saying turn down forward. Let's have a toast to the end of unhappy and another for a new beginning. I got gas in a plane and a fresh pair of J's. I'm ready for whatever, baby. About to find me a new shorty, cause I'm finally over you. See, I got on my new shoes, got my new shoes. See, I'm finally over you. Hey, see, I got on my new shoes. Hey, trying to clean up the whip. Hey, I came across your favorite fragrance. Hope you didn't want it cause I tossed that shit. Now we're on the way to a scene. Music beating and we're blazing. Feeling is so amazing. Along the strip and I slow it. I'm looking good and I know it. Felt like Park and walking down the street. All the search for sexy ladies. Cause I got gas in a plane and a fresh pair of J's. I'm ready for whatever, baby. Man, I come home with a new shorty. Cause I'm finally over you. See, I got on my new shoes. Got my new shoes. See, I'm finally over you. Hey, see, I got on my new shoes. Fresh and faded, can't tell me shit. Fresh and faded, can't tell me shit. Tonight I'm coming home with another chick. Tonight I'm coming home with another chick. Fresh and faded, can't tell me shit. Fresh and faded, can't tell me shit. Tonight I'm coming home with another chick. Tonight I'm coming home with another chick.
Life soundtrack with stereo, but where'd it go? She was my left and right, but now I'm just mono. No blues, MJ's out of my life is on the changer, but I got new shoes. And they made for wearing as I'm staring at the gear on my bed, fresh Preston, yes. No breakup to make up or make up sex, as my thoughts were interrupted by a Will Blaze text. It's like he saw the thoughts in my head, and guess what it read?
Fresh and faded, can't tell me shit. Tonight I'm coming home with another chick.
Sipping a Stella, Cinderella got his groove back. Bumping exposure in the background, my mood tracks. To be specific, number 13, cause I was never good enough for you. As I lean, I'm Wolverine, fleeing the scene on these jean grays. Mutate and then it's back where my team plays. And we the X-Men, there'll be no texting, just sexting. The next chick down for undressing. In a flying Lexus, could it be that we on some flying next shit? But actually we just cannabis affected. Burner arrogant and Blaze entertainment.
Cause I'm finally over you.
Yeah.
See, I got on my new shoes. Got my new shoes. See, I'm finally over you. Hey, see, I got on my new shoes. Fresh and faded, can't tell me shit. Fresh and faded, can't tell me shit. Tonight I'm coming home with another chick. Tonight I'm coming home with another chick. Fresh and faded, can't tell me shit. Fresh and faded, can't tell me shit. Tonight I'm coming home with another chick. Tonight I'm coming home with another chick. Hey, hey. The cycle goes round and round. 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 Walking, first thing I see is a pretty brown thing looking at me. So I give her the eye while I buy our drinks. And I walk across the dance floor and approach to me like, hey girl, my name is Blaze. Can I be the one to put a smile on your face? Come with me and I'll take you high, yeah.
Last night I could have been taken over for reckless eyeballing, ballin'. No Rico law all by myself. She so fine, had to ask why myself. Felt so stealth, I was all in. So relaxed in my own skin. Last night we went so hard. We started off in my car, through my yard. What can I say? I played. I want it, want it, I want it, want it, I want it, want it. And I won't stop until I get it. I want it, want it, I want it, want it, I want it, want it. And I won't stop until I get it. I want it, want it, I want it, want it, I want it, want it. And I won't stop until I get it. I want it, want it, I want it, want it, I want it, want it. I'm resisting the rest. I do confess, you were one of the best, none of the rest. Do how you do, or come through how you do. Now every day she wanted, she wanted, she's gone and can't shake this thing, cause now she want it, and I'm on it, I'm going in.
Baby girl, it started, yeah. Cause I see just what I want, so I gotta have it, baby. You know you want it too. So what you waiting on, baby? I want it, want it, I want it, want it, I want it, want it. And I won't stop until I get it. I want it, want it, I want it, want it, I want it, want it. And I won't stop until I get it. I want it, want it, I want it, want it, I want it, want it. And I won't stop until I get it. I want it, want it, I want it, want it, I want it, want it. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Out with the fellas in the coldest thing ahead of me. Just a look at it told me ain't many made in the pedigree. Shorty fine as wine, like multiplying it down like a kind you can waste the time trying to bag with an average line. She about to walk by, need to be thinking of something quicker. She top shelf, can't be wrong if I wanted the liquor. In my system, got me thinking about the future. Envisioning positions with twisted and Kama Sutra. It ain't the question, your body's such a blessing. With sex in your every section is perfection. I love it when you undress it, just in case it was a question. The reason I call you sugars cause I got the sweetest tooth. For you special in the section, you got it all and I want it. I respect it cause you ain't afraid to flaunt it. So whatever you selling, baby, I bought it. Now take a second to finish what's in your glass. Throw it back at me like a lateral pass.
I want it, want it, I want it, want it, I want it, want it. Now won't stop until I get it. I want it, want it, I want it, want it, I want it, want it. I won't stop, no. I want it, want it, I want it, want it, I want it, want it. I gotta have it, baby. I want it, want it, I want it, want it, I want it, want it.
It's the vibe on there. Mr. D's the open mic king. And you've been tuning in, man. Shout out to Will Blaze for being here, man. We're going to sing a song real quick, though. Let's check it out. It's the vibe on air. It's the vibe on air. It's the vibe on air.
It's the vibe on air.
I'm thinking like you were singing.
Vibe on air. Vibe on air. Vibe on air. Oh, vibe on air.
It's the vibe on there. Mr. B is over Mike King. We got Will Blaze in the building just singing over my street. Vibe on Will Blaze, man. He in a hurry to go, man.
I mean, you did say 7:30 to 9:30.
I know, but you know what? It's your fault.
I got here at 7:40.
No, but it's still your fault.
Okay.
Because, you know, you got that bag.
I mean, you know, yeah, it go
it's
like
the
that.
vibe on air.
We vibing and we on air.
Well, yeah. It's the vibe on one chance. But look, so.
Hey, D's is through. Hey, my nigga through. I love it. That's hilarious.
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Yeah, I love it.
I'm good. And all the women think I'm handsome and my cologne smells good.
Yikes.
But Will Blaze.
Glasses.
God damn. That's what you know what?
My bad, bro. You just all love. Yo, just fucking with you, bro. You know you my lock you in.
Fuck you!
Go fuck yourself.
But check out Will Blizzard.
Ah.
You got this music coming out. What's the album gonna be called? What you gonna call it? Album or EP? What is it gonna be called? What would be the title?
Lessons in Love, Volume 1 and 2. So it's a 2-part thing that I've been working on for quite a long time. It's got a lot of styles of music, but, you know, for the most part, talking about my experiences with love and love in a broad sense, you know, because I ain't just talking about.
You mean a bitch off the street, broad?
No,
I'm just playing.
Don't mean a lady off the street.
A broad.
Broad. I know.
Your broad experience.
Broad experiences. Yeah.
Your experiences with broads.
Yeah. My experience is part. That's part of it, though. But no, you know, it's also talking about, you know, family and God and loving myself and loving my ethnicity and you know, all of that, loving my culture. Like it's all the different things.
And you have shown a lot of tonight, which I appreciate, because I know for real you are a warrior God. You a God bearing. I don't know how to say God bearing.
Yeah,
I was gonna say God bearing. You're a God fearing person. You love God.
Yes, indeed.
You, like we said, this whole story is about that. Period.
Yeah.
You a musician. And you a man and a fiance and about to be a new father.
Yes, indeed.
These are all the things that, and
Shout
you represent that shit out. It's like, and that's the one thing you're not afraid to speak on.
Yes,
Shout
indeed.
out your girl again.
Yeah, Sierra Cookie. What up, baby? I know you at home watching.
Man, and they about to have a Capricorn. Hopefully it'll be before the 20th.
Quite possibly.
It should be a Capricorn because
early January, late December is what we're looking at.
Capricorns are so awesome. Have it in January though. It should
boy
be in January,
Sunny.
baby. It's Sunday. Now that's the one thing I want to ask you too. Everything you own is say Will Blaze, aka Sunny Soul. Who the fuck is Sunny Soul?
Sunny Soul. That's actually great that you noticed that. That's kind of cool. Sunny Soul is really probably gonna be my rebranded name, if you will, when I do finalize all of my recordings and start promoting myself again as an artist. It's a large likelihood that's gonna be my primary name. But so as of right now, I'm trying to introduce Sunny Soul to the world. Whenever I do my live gigs with my band, it's Will Blaze and the Soul Survivors. Will Blaze, aka Sunny Soul, and the Soul Survivors.
Right.
So, it's starting trying to, latch that on. And, I'm known here. I'm not necessarily nationally known just yet or whatever, or internationally known. So, when the world gets to know me, they're going to get to know Sonny Soul. And the name comes from my dad a little bit. My dad is also William Sowell, and his nickname has always been Sonny. That's what the family call him. That's what his mama used to call him.
That's like my dad's nickname is Skippy.
Skippy, okay. Yeah.
The nigga that came from Vietnam, y'all nickname him Skippy.
That's crazy.
Rest in peace, Dad. I love you.
Much love. Damn, man, I'm sorry for your loss, too, man.
Thank you. It's been a few years.
Yes, sir. Yeah, my pops, man, he influenced me a lot with music, and he was one of the reasons why I started listening to different types of music outside of gospel and some R&B. I listened to jazz and listened to hip hop and folk and rock and all of that. Like Jimmy, he got me hip to Jimmy and all of that, and all types of stuff, man. My foundation with music, a lot of it came from the stuff that he presented to me. So it's kind of a tribute to him and so on. And the name necessarily isn't also a tribute to him, but it is to some degree. It's mainly, a name that me and my fiance kind of agreed upon, and we're considering, it being his middle name. We're thinking of maybe, another first name. We're not going to disclose it yet, but it's just some. It means a lot to me. So Sonny Soul is a representation of who I am as an artist when I'm on stage and in the booth,
Because, if you look on Facebook, not on Facebook, but on YouTube, search YouTube because my thing is I try to look for, especially artists from Cleveland, but I try to find independent artists, period.
Yeah.
And try to fuck with them. But, you kind of have a different taste with me because, I've known you for a long time. You've stepped on stages I fuck with. So, of course, I want to find the motherfuckers that's really doing shit in Cleveland, like you, Brandon, Dion, EJ, whatever the fuck. Trap Boy Mannequin, people like that.
Cats, man.
MBM King. But, I search for your name, and then it's some dude from, like, the East Coast. It's a Will Blaze out there.
He from Europe.
That's where he's from. He Europe. I never played this shit because I'd be like, that's not the Will Blaze I'm looking for.
Yeah.
But it's you want to, it's good that you want to rebrand yourself because you don't want to also, but it's just like Notorious B.I.G.
Mm-hmm.
It was another Biggie Smalls that came out when he was Biggie Smalls.
Yeah.
And people bought that punk ass album. And I remember the album was called No Rides for Free, and I had the A and B side single. And it was like, wait a minute, this don't sound like Biggie Smalls.
Right.
The backward. It was like, and that's what could happen to you. You had some great shit, and then also there's this Will Blaze from England. I'm about to rap about such a scut, and then blah blah the tea.
Yeah.
and so I can appreciate the Sonny Soul thing, but you've been doing the Sonny Soul thing, man. How long I know you? Goddamn it.
Sheesh, it's been
years.
A good 6 years.
And it's been Sonny Soul on there forever. It's always Will Blaze, a.k.a. Sonny Soul. Your Facebook, and I'm going to tell you how I know, because your Facebook ain't changed ever. Your Instagram changed. Yeah. Your Facebook don't change. Because you're going to be on that motherfucker.
Not that often. I don't really
So you ain't
it.
just added that Sonny Soul. That Sonny Soul been on there. So
It
it's been
ain't
always
been that
in the
long.
background.
It's been a few years, about 4 years now.
God, that ain't long.
It's a fair amount of
But
time.
it's a
It seems
thought
like
you
it's been
had
quick.
for a while, so it's been on your heart and your mind and your soul.
Absolutely. Will Blaze it was a name that kind of was conceptualized. My name is Will, so
right.
And then I was going by Will Soul at the time because my last name is Sowell, and it was just kind of a play on that. My family, my daddy say Will Sal. He goes Sal. So it's kind of a play on that, like mixing Sowell with soul and whatever.
Because your name could have been Will so well.
Yeah. Did that sound good in your head when you said it right there? Okay. Good. So
I hate you and my computer for doing that.
One day I'm on stage. I'm actually at where was we at? We was at the Harvard. We was at the Harvard.
Harvard, was it before the shooting?
I was doing a feature, and one of my best friends, Don King, Dr. King. Shout out to Dr. King.
Shout out to Dr. King, Don the King, as I like to call him.
Already. He was helping me out with the show, and he was kind of like introducing me or whatever. He was like, he go by Will Soul, but I call him Will Blaze because he Will Blaze. And I'm like, yo, that's it. That's my name.
And you ran with that shit.
Ran with the motherfucker, man. Ever since. So, that's where it kind of came from. But really, this name, the whole Sunny Soul thing means a lot to me. And it was something that I really took time to think of. Soul, the play on it is S-O-L, so it's, also playing on my last name so well, but it's, son,
right, the sun.
Yeah.
Spanish word for son.
Yeah, so it's kind of playing on
Del
that
Sol.
too. Sunny, sun, like, but it's just, I want my music to bring light to people, you know what I'm saying? Regardless of, where you at and what you're going through, I want the music that I present you to bring you some sort of light and joy. So that's kind of what it represents,
That's right. And shout out to the Rick and Morty socks he got on.
Oh, yeah.
That's my shit, man.
Already.
Rick Sanchez is that nigga, man. Ain't nobody going, you gonna throw it
on camera.
Rick Sanchez is that motherfucker. Shut up, Morty. But, so I'm going to ask you one more question. We're going to divert to some other shit so we can get this night over because I know you got to go home. So, one last question. When can people expect to see the finished product, and when can people expect to start seeing some more visuals from you?
Oh, that's a great question. I don't have an exact answer for that question either. My timeline is based on the resources and availability. So I am working on getting the music completed. I might have 30 songs total that are ready to be recorded.
30?
30.
That's a lot.
Some of them, still need tracks. Some of them have tracks already.
Goddamn.
But they're all written, formulated. I have them mapped out how they are to go. And it's really at this point, I'm trying to establish a little bit more of resources. Been recording out of Mount Olympus. Shout out my homeboy Carlin Warren and Mount Olympus. That's my peoples. You know what I'm saying? But where I'm at and where he at is kind of hard to get to him because I live in Euclid, he live in Shaker, and we both got families, so I'm trying to establish something where I can do like a lot of pre-recording at home and get a lot of the ideas down, and then once they've been recorded, I can either send them to be mixed and mastered over there or go over there and redo them or whatever. Utilize some other resources that I've, accumulated as well. My homeboy, Mike Haygood, I was just over there last night recording something for him. And also a good buddy of mine, Aaron Sticks, we got a record that we've been working on, and I was recording over his house recently as well. Shout out to Aaron Sticks Smith. We got this joint called Star that's coming out on his project, and it's also going to be subsequently on my joint, the Lessons in Love joint, and I'm super excited about it. But after re-recording it over there, we established some more relationship with being able to record some other stuff over there as well. So I'm just really formulating a plan to get everything the way I want it to sound, so I can present the best product to the people. Because again, I want to bring you joy. I don't want you listening to it like, what is that? No, I don't want that. We want to bring you joy, So
I feel that.
That's what it is. And as far as the visuals, once I have, all the music recorded and I have a vision for how I want to market the music and so on, visuals will come into play. There are some songs that I do have out now that I kind of want to, remarket and get some visuals for it too. But it's all going to be a part of one major push that's going to start, putting things more into the limelight and stuff like that. So, it's a master plan that's being worked out, getting this shit out here,
That's what's up, though. And I like
Absolutely.
that, man, because, You are very talented, but I got to tell you something right now, man.
What's up, man?
Because, this is an important part of the show right here. And I know I'm talking real somber and shit because I might be a little zooted and booted.
Just a little bit.
But fuck all that. Because you know what?
It's time
to play America's favorite show. What does it mean? What does it mean? This is a game show where you have to define slang into regular.
Oh yeah, I remember this game.
Do you remember this game?
I do.
Well, let me give you the rules so to make sure you do remember. The rules are simple. You cannot use slang to define slang.
Makes sense.
You cannot use the word to define itself. You have to define it as if you're giving the dictionary version of the word to someone who's never been in the hood. If you get the answer correct, Will Blaze, you get.
Woohoo!
If you get it better than correct, then you get.
It's hot.
If you get it all the way correct.
Excellent.
If you get it wrong. If you get it to where you're stupid. And if you just say some straight up lazy ass, stupid ass, punk ass, little nappy head boy ass, that's what you will get. And of course, you will be timed. Now, Will Blaze, are you ready to play? What does it mean?
Let's go.
Okay, we're gonna take a quick second because I gotta pee.
Yikes.
I'm gonna take a quick pee. So I'm gonna play a quick song. Let me see something. I'm gonna play China Blow again because China Blow deserves to be played again. Shout out to China Blow, she great. And we gonna come back. The vibe on there, bitch.
Well, they say who got bars, huh? Check it. Light bars, light broad, but I go hard like a stiff dick, stick shift, and I swerve hard. I don't take shit, I take shit from these dumb bras. I'ma fuck on this beat, then watch me come hard. I'm retarded with this shit like a slow nigga. I can't hang with your dude, he a broke nigga. If you a yes man, I tell your ass no nigga. Then I'ma ride on your ass like flow nigga. I had plans with the fake, didn't wanna see me great. Show love to the snakes, but I never show hate. See the real can relate, ass got to fill my plate. Tryna build my estate, but they wanna see me break like a bomb. I'm a dawn like my girl Steph Long. Got shooters on my right, nothing on my left arm. See, I lucked up and you fucked up. Get you touched what? Get your butt touched, keep your butt tucked, dumb slush. Tryna blow the truth, I'm the truth, they salute. So high when I'm up, I'ma need a parachute. Take a look at my boots, been a G from the roots. This shit was a breeze, tryna blow, been the truth. It's a take off, now watch me show off. I'ma blow off, cause a whole scene, make the whole world go off. KKK, take a beat, cause you obsolete. You know we reppin' the bees, bleak.
It's the vibe on there, Mr. D's, the Open Mic King. As you can see, I didn't transition the camera. I just left it on where Will Blaze was sitting at. Because players fuck up sometimes. It's the vibe on there, though, man. We vibing, man. That's what we supposed to do. But we about to finish this game. We about to get this game started for Will Blaze because this is time for him to play America's Famous Game Show. What does it mean? What does it mean? This is the game that Will Blaze probably going to lose because they don't know. I think he got it, though. He seems like he's a very astute young man. I already broke down the rules, right? You ready? That does help.
It does.
Yeah, there you go.
No, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Let's
so
go.
You ready? You sure?
Let's get it.
All right. So once again, I'm gonna go over the rules real quick. You can't use slang to define slang, and you can't try to use the word to define itself. You have to define it in the dictionary form as if you're speaking to someone who has never been in the hood or doesn't understand slang. Get it?
I'll do my best.
Okay, Will Blaze. And let me get on my game show voice. Excuse me. Will Blaze, your word is partner.
Partner?
No, that's not your word. I was calling you partner.
I was about to say, I'm like.
Your word is scant. Scant.
Scant. Of scandalous origin. Basically, it's something that you do that is scandalous towards another individual.
I'm just looking at our judges. Scooby-Doo and the Duck.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't know, they're up there above you.
Affleck.
That's Scooby. Right. That's his name.
It's the only.
But that is correct. You get the excellent off the rip because I was correct. They are personals. That is correct. Your next word, William Blase.
Oh boy.
Is 12. 12.
Hey, yeah, that's the popo. That's the police. That is the fuzz. Them people that be shooting us.
I'm going to stop the clock for a second because I obviously you forgot the rules of the game. You cannot use slang to define slang.
Well, I said the police.
I know, but then you it was in the middle because you said the popo, then the police, then the fuzz. Then you just kept going. So I'm going to give it to you, but on a lower level.
Woohoo! Gotcha.
But that is correct. It is another name for the police or your local law enforcement agency in your area.
I say that in one of my songs, too. When 12 pull you over and they don't want to listen, so you pray to God for mercy. Saying I'll be goddamned if I be another victim of police brutality. I'm talking about the ghetto.
Damn.
Real shit.
Absolutely. Your next word, singing as nigger, is.
Never will you call me a nigger.
I just did. Your next word is snatched. Snatched.
Snatched?
Snatched.
Okay, so that's someone who is in good shape. That is specifically usually talking about a lady, but who's in very good shape.
That's hot. That is correct. That is correct. It is a woman who is good shape. Preferably, she has a six-pack and a little bitty waist with a big round-ass booty and muscular legs, and she look.
You got a whole visual. You done painted a picture. All right. Go ahead.
Your next word, Billy Blase, is
his name.
Ratchet.
Oh boy.
Ratchet.
Ratchet. That's a hard one for me to describe. I'm not gonna lie. It's just
shit. You can still go.
Basically, it's like hood. See, that's a slang word too. I don't know. It's a way of describing something that's not usually favorable. You know, the people who go to Walmart and have on they pajama pants in the middle of the day. That's ratchet. That is the best description.
I'm inclined to give you the lowest form of okay.
Woohoo! Woohoo! But just because of that last part, though, I'm sure you felt that last one.
But I'm going to give you the definition. It is a person of deplorable acts that has no couth or class, and are willing to expose themselves or make themselves be seen in any function or manner, as long as they have the attention.
Even if they make a fool of themselves.
Exactly. Now, I do have a bonus question for you.
Let's go.
Can you tell me what actual word in English ratchet came from?
Oh, wretched. Yes.
That is correct.
Yeah, I knew that.
Oh, my God.
I was going to say that, but I couldn't break down wretched well enough.
Wretched. I've asked this question for almost a year. And you're the only person that got it right. Ever. Damn, this nigga.
It's that high school education.
The only person ever to get where ratchet came from. The nigga didn't know they admit ratchet.
Ain't that a tongue?
So you know, that shit is crazy because you know niggas didn't know ratchet. They saying ratchet because they down south in that
country
that
got
twang
to it.
fucking them up and saying ratchet. Because Lil Wayne don't say ratchet. He actually say wrench it.
Yeah, wrench it. Yeah.
Yep. So, yeah, stupid motherfucker.
Yeah,
Your
boy.
next word.
Oh, boy.
William, strike a match on it and let it set on fire, is woke. Woke.
Someone who's aware of what's really going on in the world, specifically culturally, and usually black people.
That is correct, Mundo. William set something on fire. But I'm going to kind of make it short for you because I know you have to get to your family. So I'm going to just give you this right here real quick, if I can find it. Oh, there it goes. This is the part of the show where these are your last words.
Do you practice these voices?
This is the part of the show where you get 4 words, and if you get them all right, you automatically win the game.
Oh, okay.
If you get them wrong, then we take you out back and bury you.
Is this an unlimited amount of time as well for 4 words?
You get 4 words, however long it say to get 4 words. We ain't got all goddamn night, boy.
Sure don't.
Are you ready for your last words?
Let's go.
Your first word, William Blaze.
That's my fucking voice.
Your next word is jonesing. Jonesing.
Something that you have an affinity for, you need. It's like, when you need a cigarette, kind of type of thing.
Because you said the word affinity.
Excellent.
It means a real strong craving.
Craving urge, yeah, that's the word I couldn't think of. Yeah,
an addiction almost.
I wanted to say addiction, but
But you said affinity, and affinity is one of the words niggas don't know. The only affinity they know is the one that rap it.
Right. Shout out to Affinity.
Shout out to Darnay. I said your name.
Darnay.
Your next word.
Can we stop with this voice though?
No, we cannot.
Because I don't know if people want to hear this.
You
one.
shut the fuck up, motherfucker.
Right.
Your next word, William Blaze, is drip. Drip.
It's your style. It's what you portray, your swagger, mainly your clothing and how you dress.
You got it a little bit.
Woohoo!
It's to either be fashionably styled or to be adorned in all kinds of diamonds that are so wet it look like you dripping. So that was somewhat correct. I gave it to you, motherfucker.
I suppose.
Your next word, William Blaze.
This guy.
Your next word is wave. Wave.
It's basically your vibe, what you own, what you promote, what you present. Your wave, what wave you represent. Shout out to Max B.
You said the word has a definition several times, and I just don't like it.
I only said it once at the end.
You said it like 4 times at the end. You said it at the one time in the beginning. I gotta give you the no, my brother, but the low one. Would you like
I said your wave is your okay, whatever. That's fine. I was defining you. Don't you when you do a definition?
Look,
okay,
I'm gonna
that's
give you
fine.
the definition. It's the movement.
I said movement. Too,
You didn't. You did not.
I did.
I don't know if you did.
Because you high.
So are you, motherfucker. You got one more word, and I will give it to you. If you get it right,
Let's go.
Your word is William Blaze. Op.
The opposition is the people who are against you, your haters. That's all I need. Op is literally opposition. Cause wait, like what even was that? It sounded like you said onion. Like,
are you sure?
Yeah, I'm 100%. That's my final answer.
That is correct, Will Blaze.
Excellent.
Mr. Burns agreed.
Excellent.
You win the game, Will Blaze. That is great. You only really got like a little guessing wrong, but you did really good. And I'd like to thank you for playing America's favorite. Put your hand in mine and shake the motherfucker.
You gotta change your voice.
I would not change it till I ready to change it, motherfucker.
That voice gonna have to get the fuck out of here.
No, Will, for real. I do want to thank you for playing. Because we ain't done it. We got to end the show, but I like to thank you for playing America's favorite game show. Wrong button. What does it mean? What does it mean? None of our contestants receive anything because we ain't got shit to give them anyway, and they need to be paying these. Nah, that's just a bit of fun, Will. Did you like that?
That was fun.
Did you do that? I don't remember you ever did this before.
I did. I did it with Watts. I remember.
Yeah, I think y'all like the first. Y'all was the first episode. What does it mean? I remember that. I remember that, son. Yo, it's mad crazy this shit be.
Yeah, son. Schmuckers.
All right, look. This is an important part of the show.
What's up?
This is probably the most important part of the show, besides promoting you and talking about your shit. This is where you look into this camera with the blue light.
Okay.
You look deep into the eyes of the people that will watch it and have watched the show. And I want you to tell them what you would like to leave without promoting yourself on your hearts and mind. On their hearts and mind, I should say.
Two things. It's not enough to make God a part of your life. He has to become your life. And Black Lives Matter.
Man, goddamn.
One more. Arrest the killers of Breonna Taylor, please.
Please do that shit, man. Arrest all these bitches, please. And somebody murdered George Zimmerman.
Just get him out of here, man.
No, just kill that nigga. Kill George Zimmerman.
I hate to say it. I might agree
just
with you.
Kill him. I don't give a fuck. I'm on it. Let me put the camera in for me. Kill George Zimmerman. And if I go to jail with you because I said do it, fuck it. Kill that nigga. Piece of shit.
Yeah, oh.
But here's where it's really important. Shout out all the information that people need to know to find you and find your music so they can enjoy the Will Blaze experience.
Oh, yeah.
Sunny Soul.
You can check me out on all digital platforms. Just search Will Blaze. My project Exposure is available, and my single For You is available. Also, look for me on SoundCloud at He Will Blaze. You can find exclusive music, some of the music that Deeds played, some new stuff that's coming out. And then, of course, you can follow me. I follow back, at He Will Blaze on Instagram, Twitter, and on Facebook is Will Blaze 1. Get at me.
That's what's up. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the one and only, the artist known as Will Blaze. Bitch. Dude, man, that's my dog. That's my dog. My brother Gotti look like he related to Long Hair Pigment.
You so silly, man.
And I really do like to thank Will Blaze. This is his only second appearance, and I have Brandon Lander here probably like every third month. But Will Blaze, this only his like second appearance, and I appreciate it, man. It was epic. It was great. But ladies and gentlemen, you have been officially tuned in to the vibe on there, Mr. D, the open mic king of things, bitch. We'll be back next Thursday. I don't even know who the fuck I got. I'll figure it out. Because it was supposed to be him this Thursday, and we switched it early because I didn't get the other person together. Check it out. Let's send this shit. Facebook, The Vibe on Air. YouTube, The Vibe on Air. Snapchat, The Vibe on Air. Instagram, The Vibe on Air. Periscope, The Vibe on Air, which is Twitter. The Vibe on Air everywhere. The Vibe on Air at the Here We Go. The Vibe on Air at the Touch in Italy. The Vibe on Air everywhere, nigga. The Vibe on Air, Will Blaze. The Vibe on Air. The Vibe on Air.
Vibe on Air. Vibe on Air. Vibe on Air.
It's the Vibe on
You gotta messing me up, man. Like, yeah.
My fault. Look, I'm used to singing with karaoke. Man, look, we'll be back next week. We got Will Blaze in the building. He over here singing on the new mic. The new mic, bitch. We got new mics in this house.
Let's go. It's going nice, too.
This hoes out here that don't even got a new nigga name. We'll be back. Make sure you follow Will Blaze and everything that got to do with that. We about to get Mr. D's the open mic.
Let go.